Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings. Here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Ravhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with the immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All odds on Kazakhstan Shavkat Ravhmonov here tonight. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that in our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Ravhmonov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now with his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestler, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook and starts to move you forward, backwards. He's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from his clinch position.
Nice job to land the front kick there by Ravhmonov. Good jab. Oh, and the high kick lands.
Outside that by the champ. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Guillotine jump. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, he is
escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Muhammad. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Muhammad's postured up in stacked guard. Could be trouble here. Making all these shots count. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ravhmonov.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, nice transition. Kimura right into the armbar. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Lands a jab. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, I mean kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some separation. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change, make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Now we're going. Big combination.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. He might as well use it. So Ravhmonov's nose is bleeding now. So we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Job getting those hands up.
On to next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that is compromised. Oh! Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Muhammad's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Nice spinning attack to the body, lands for him. Missed with that right hand. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands. can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Belal Muhammad. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Right into side control. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. That if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
2 minutes to go. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Secure that takedown and win the round.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again,
Well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't finish. This guy's really good, man. And we knew this would be an even fight. But you are seeing the more well-rounded guy getting the job done tonight.
left punches clean out the target. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, he might be out.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Oh, nice.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
Got it very tight.
Oh, elbow from the bottom there by Belal.
Look at him. He's starting to posture. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality for this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, big elbow.
Out of range with that kick attempt.
That leg hook was crazy.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
And the kick lands. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine looks painful. He might get the finish here. Continuing to work for a submission here.
He's going to have to fight to get this in. He's off. What submission defense on display? Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad.
Yep, got to be very careful there. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
3 minutes to go in round 3.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
So Ravhmonov's in half guard, continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Ravhmonov. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And, oh, he's got the choke. That Darce choke is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time. But he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so he doesn't.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Big punch lands for the dude.
Beautiful Powerful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from the dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end. Oh, nice level change.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Muhammad's in half guard.
He's got to be careful here. Getting the mount here.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Belal Muhammad.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Ravhmonov's able to land the strike right there and continuing to make things difficult. We'll see if he can finish.
He's got to start throwing down.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Good work.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. So Ravhmonov's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke was very tight.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
A series of punches from the top here by Muhammad. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike.
Nice.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely wrong.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that...
That's as good a punch as he's throwing.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Here's the kick.
He has to evade Stan's face.
And how much more can he take? All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your